All right, Detroit, we are back. So we're here up 15 games into the 28-29 season. So we're in year number 6 here. And we are sitting here in first place in the Atlantic, but we're tied 1 point ahead of the Senators in third. And it looks like we are tied for second in the NHL with 3 other teams. So something's got to be working so far. So I think we're just going to roll with it. We're going to head straight into simulation here. And I did see a comment saying move on from Mangiapane, which I'm not totally against doing. Now, that would clear up some salary space, so we're just going to go ahead and go into this proposed trade screen here. Now, what are we looking at? So, we do have, let's see, does he have any value on him? Let's see, so Mangiapane has literally no value, but he's also got a contract I don't really like. And same with Berggren, honestly. So if I could somehow move Berggren and Mangiapane to a team that needs depth for this year, like a Western Conference team that needs depth. So let's see. You know what? I'm going to make the camera a little bit smaller so I can see the status of these guys. All right, there we go. So we do have a buyer in the Ducks. We've already made a lot of moves with the Ducks. Let's see. Seller. We got a buyer in the Colorado Avalanche. They don't really have cap space. Let's see. Conservative buyer in the Oilers. That might not be bad. Let's see what they're looking like. 98 overall McDavid. That's nice. 99s across the board in puck skills. Wow, yeah, that's a guy right there. But how are they looking down here? I mean, they have enough NHL players. They don't really need... Let's just see. I mean, maybe they're looking for depth. Maybe they're looking to change up what they got. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they want Berggren and Mangiapane. Let's see if we can offload both of those guys. Try to get one back that isn't much salary. Let's see here. So, we want forwards. We want to grab back, like, Tracy would be a good guy. Robinson wouldn't be bad. Let's see. Let's grab back. We can go ahead and grab back Tracy. Edmonton would have more than 45 skaters. Are they looking to get rid of any just... Let's see. Who do they want to get rid of? Von Arts. He's got a little bit of value. It would be this guy. Let's do Heslop so we don't have the 2 years on that guy. Here we go. Let's try that straight up. I'd be good with that. Clears a lot of salary off my books for player signings. And I still get Tracy with the roster player back. Let's see. Straight up, it works. All right, there we go. Let's do assistant GM best roster really quick. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the lines. Those were bottom line players for us, so I'm not too worried about switching those guys out, retooling those lines. So let's see here. Moved on from Mangiapane and Berggren. They were holding up over 6 million cap space as 80 and 81 overalls. So we got Braden Tracy here. Oh, he's actually got really good puck skills. I might be able to use him on the power play too. We do have Soderblom here. I think I'm okay with Soderblom being there. Yeah, and that's how we're going to have to run that. Now, do I want a +3 on this second line or do I want a +2 on the first line? Realistically, I want to run it like this. Yeah, let's run it like this. We got both lefties. Let's toss Gerard over there, Lackinen over there. That works for me. Okay. Yeah, I think everything else looks good. I'm not too worried about Soderblom being down there. He's not going to get much ice time anyways. And he should be able to hold his own. He fits pretty well in that fourth line. He fits well in the first line, which is kind of crazy, like as far as strategy goes. But, all right. Yeah, I think we're going to run it like this. We didn't really downgrade, and we got rid of 6 million cap space for when we have to sign players like Bremberg and of the such. So, like Lackinen, did he get a big contract yet? I did give him his 5.3. Bremberg has not signed though, so he will have to sign next year. So we're freeing up cap space for that. What about Kolosev? No, he's still got a year on his minor. So I think we're good this way. Let's go ahead and run with it. We're going to simulate until we see if we have to make a change. So let's go ahead and hop into the calendar here. Now, What I do want to focus on here is in division games. So we do have Boston and Tampa here. So we got 4 here. I mean, I would like 3 points, minimum of 2. So let's go ahead and get past these 2 games here. Minimum of 1 win or 2 OT losses. I don't want 3-point games though. I don't want 3-point games. Best line is the AHL. Bakos is getting top line time, so I'm cool with that. We got a 7 to... Oh, nice. All right, so we push them down, kind of. We actually just boost ourselves up. So we're at 10-5 here. We're 3 points ahead, and we are clear-cut first in the NHL at 10-5-2. That's kind of crazy, having a mid-year for everybody. No one's really taking off at the beginning of the year, so that's all right. Let's go ahead and hop down to this Toronto game. We're going to see how this one goes. We do have some Eastern Conference games here in New Jersey and New York, but they're not in division, so it's not as big of a deal. We want to win here. There we go. All right, we stay in first of the Atlantic. We got Dallas here. They're a decent team. So we got here 2-1 loss. That's unfortunate. We would have liked to have won that game. What about Philly, though? We're probably going to be tied with a team when it jumps back to us over there. That's a 5-3 win. We are still 2 points ahead of the Maple Leafs, so let's see. We are, what are we, 19, 21 games through the season? All right, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and slow sim this one. We're going to skip the first 2 periods and then slow sim that third one. We would love to keep them down 4 points beneath us. So first period here. 2-1. Nylander and Mantha end up tallying on the score sheet. Zegras does get a power play goal. Keep us within 1. Period number 2. No goals. All right, let's see. We're going into period number 3. We're down 1. We're holding up in shots, though, so that's not too bad. Let's see here. Come on, halfway through the third. Got to get a goal back. They are pulling a bit in shots. And there we go. Rasmussen gets an even strength goal from the corner. Got a penalty kill. Our penalty kill should be good. That's a long one, though. All right. So it ends up being a 3-point game, but who takes the 2? Oh, let's see. OT, does it go throughout? All right. So we just got a shootout here. Let's see. And Toronto takes it in the shootout. But we got a point. So they only gained 1 on us instead of 2. So we are still first place in the Atlantic. So that's not bad. We're only up by 1 though. Yeah, 27 points to 26 for the Maple Leafs. All right, next game that matters. Where are the Canadiens sitting? They're sitting 4th. Let's go ahead and get up to here really quick. We got another game against the Rangers. We beat them earlier on in the month, so let's go ahead and do that again. It is a back-to-back and a shootout game, so a long game. Another shootout loss. Passage, we can go ahead and best lines the AHL down there. San Jose, they're a sub-500 team. We got to win this one. I say that and we're probably... Oh, 6-1. Nice. All right, Arizona, what do we got here? They were sellers, so I don't think they're going to be good. Let's see. They're 12-7-1. Rasmussen's injured with a strained hamstring. All right. We got Arizona here. They're 12-7-1. They're not too bad. We do take a point, though. All right, we got the game against Dallas. Let's keep that point streak going. Regulation loss. We are still in a playoff spot. The Canadiens have passed us. They're 1 point ahead of us, so we can jump up ahead of them with a regulation win here. Let's go ahead and check this one out. All right, and then we got a Tampa game later on, and then a Montreal game as well. So, go ahead, first period. No goals. Second period. They go up 2-1. Halton and out of Vanen gets a goal for us on that bottom defensive line, which is interesting. All right, let's see. We're out shooting the crap out of them. We got a good penalty kill. Yeah, there we go. We kill it off. A 4-on-3. They do score a power play goal. All right. Let's see here. We got to get 2. One needs to be quick. Their goalie stood on his head tonight. Wow. Who do they have in net? Oh, man. What? 1 goal on 31 shots. That's unfortunate. Who do they have? They have Hakkinen. Oi. All right. Well, Canadiens jump up even farther in first place. All right, let's see. So, we are sitting down at 31 points. Good thing is the Bruins and the Senators can't catch us for now. We're going to go ahead and get up to this Tampa game. We do have a bit of a West Coast trip here. We got 2 games over on the West Coast, not on West Coast, but Western Conference. Yeah, he's back. Oh, I don't want best lines. I don't want best lines. Winnipeg game, shootout win. All right. So let's go ahead and just check our lines again, because I accidentally hit best lines. So now Zegras is getting assists. So now he's actually being a playmaker this year. So who's scoring for us? We're 28 games in. Let's go ahead and check. So we have exactly 50, or no, we're actually above 50%. So Line A is scoring the goals for us. He's at 12. Hoglander's at 12 on that second line. Cider's -7. That's crazy to me. All right, well, that looks pretty good. What about our goalies here? We got Kochetkov. He picked it up a little bit, so that's good. He's above a 900. Bchek is playing really well. Not almost a 920 with a 2.3 goals against. That's pretty good. All right. So I wanted to look at lines now. Let's go ahead and hop into edit lines here. All right, so Liney Zegras Bedard, perfect. Now, yeah, Gavin we can leave up there. Savon Hoglander, I'm good with that staying all the way. Okay, so that's actually good. But it's this, I want Bremberg on that top line. So he's got 19 points in 28 games. He's getting a lot of points. Lacking in his scoring goals, though. You know what? We're going to leave it the way... Or do I toss Cider with Lackanen, Gerard with Bremberg? You know what? We're going to test it out. We're going to see how it goes. If player morale is on, he would hate that. But we don't play with player morale. We want to build the best team possible. All right, let's see. So, let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to go ahead and get up to that Tampa game, like I had said. All right, so we did take a shootout win in Winnipeg. I'm fine with 3 point games out of division. So we've got the Wild here. We haven't won on a Sunday in 3 weeks. Let's see. Oh, Zegras is injured. February 18th. Oh man, that hurts. All right, Bedard, you're sliding over to center. We'll go ahead and get Savon up there. Or do we toss Hogland? No, let's get Savon some first line time. Zadina, you can slide up. Tracy, you can slide up. And then we'll go... Oh, that's rough. All right, Heslop, you're getting time in. Here we go. Jesse Heslop. He played 2 games. He was only a -1. All right, we'll leave him. Man's getting his time to shine. All right, defense. Yeah, we don't got to touch that. That's the way we want it. All right, February 18th was when he was coming back. We're in December. Uh-oh. All right, I don't know how that Minnesota game went, because Cider's injured with a fractured jaw. You know, we're just going to best lines it now. We've got a bunch of studs missing, so we're just going to go ahead and best lines it. It's a 4-1 win and a 3-2 win in Minnesota. Okay. So let's go ahead and get up to the Tampa game here. We got injuries that we're dealing with, but it's all good. Islanders, 2 games in New York again. All right, we're on a bit of a point streak here. We got 4 games in a row. Let's see. Daigle is injured. We can just head coach replace that. When he comes back, we can go ahead and best lines it again. And all right, we're up here. We're only 2 points out of the first place slot in the Atlantic, but we're gaining on those wild card spots. So that's what I like to see. So we're looking at wild card slots. We're looking at 30, 29, and 32, 31. We're up at 38 points. Where are the Lightning at? Ooh, the Lightning are down at 28 points. All right. So game doesn't matter a whole lot, but we would like to get a point. But if we give them 2, that's okay. All right. First period here. 0-0. We're out shooting the crap out of them. Second period. We are up 1-0. Lackanen gets another goal on Vasilevsky. Nice. All right, let's check this third out. We got a power play. Nothing doing. Zegras isn't here. Patrick Laine gets a goal though. All right, first line is doing its job. Let's see here, halfway through. Nothing going for Tampa. They do get a goal. Kevin LeBanc scores to even it, or to bring them within 1. And Savon pulls us back to a 2-goal lead. 1.5 minutes. That looks like it's gonna do it. There we go. All right. So we do take 2 off the Lightning. We don't let them pull any closer. All right. I mean, we're sitting at, what are we on the season right now? Have we broke 10 losses? No, we're at 17, 9, and 6. So that's really nice. I like to see that we're at least pushing everything to overtime with less than 10 regulation losses already. Now, the Flames look like a pretty good team. And they have 3 games. They have played 3 games less than us, and they have 2 more or 4 more points. So yeah, 22, 9, and 1 is a really good season for them so far. But it looks like our next divisional game is going to be against the Canadiens here. Let's see if we can keep them under us going into this game. See, we got Columbus here. 14-10-5. Could be a game we can win. 2-1 loss, unfortunate. Devils is a 5-3 win. How about Carolina? 16-11-4 for Carolina. We do take a point. That's good. I like all of this. I like taking those 3-point games. Even if they're shootout losses, I like taking points off of non-divisional opponents like that. All right, and the Canadians are still 4 points under us. So we can go ahead and get past that. We're going to stop at the divisional games that matter. Where are the Sabres at? Sabres are at 39 points. We can go ahead and sim up to here just in case. Let's see. Montreal 18-10-3. We're 18. We have 4 more games played than them, though. We do take a loss. All right, so they're definitely pulling back. Let's see. We got a game against Pittsburgh here. They're 17-16-2, so they're 500. Take a 4-2 loss. All right. It's 4 losses out of the last 5 games. We've only gotten 3 points out of the possible 10. That's not good. Buffalo did pass us, so let's see. We're tied technically. So if we can just win this game at all, we go ahead and leapfrog them. So let's see how this goes. Period number 1. No goals. They are out shooting us. We only got 6 shots. Ooh. Period number 2. All right, we caught up a little bit. We're 16-21 in shots. Let's see here. They ended a power play right there, so we're good. We do have possession here and a power play. They score a short-handed goal. Whoever Kulik is, I don't even know. We're even in shots. Do we just... Is it the in-division games? Yeah, the in-division games, their goalies are just shutting us down. I mean, 24. Okay, we brought it within 1. 5 minutes, and we tie it up a minute. And, oh my. Okay. There we go. 3 goals. Oh, yeah. All right. 3 goals in a minute and a half from Hoglander, Tracy, and Clegg. And then Laine seals it with an empty netter. Well, that's a way to come back on it. And we leapfrog the Sabres for 2nd spot in the Atlantic Division. So that's really nice. Let's see. Now, how many games are we in? Let's go ahead and check. We are, it looks like 38 games in, and Lakanen is injured. All right, we're going to best lines it. When they come back, we'll go ahead and adjust the lines the way we want it. But until then, we're going to just do best lines when people are hurt. So it looks like we're 31. We're 38 games in. So let's go ahead and play 3 more. We'll check stats for the halfway point in the season and then keep going. So we'll go ahead and go. The Senators don't look like contenders, really. They are 6. They're 9 points underneath us. So let's just go ahead and hop to this Toronto game. The Toronto game is definitely going to be one we want to check out. We want 3 points here, though, out of these guys. All right, so let's go ahead and edit lines manually. Sider is fully healed for the next game. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. All right, let's go ahead and we want to get... let's see, we want Otavainen out. Or, wait, who's scratched? Wait, we have nobody scratched. Now I'm confused. All right, Bremberg on the top with Gerard. Oh. Okay, I think we're back. We're all good. Oh, yeah, we have another defenseman hurt. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Yep, we got Lakanen hurt and Zegras hurt right now, and we're still holding our own, so that's really good. All right, we got Philly here. Daigle is injured with a broken ankle now. Jeez. That guy looks injury prone. All right, Philadelphia. Let's see. Lakanen is back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get him back in on that second line. All right, so we got defense. We want... Let's go ahead and move Sider back over to the right side. Let's go ahead and get Lakanen in here. There we go. And then instead of Clegg, we want Otavainen because he helps with the chemistry a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. We don't have any defensemen hurt, I don't think. I think it's just Zegras left hurt. Yep. All right. When Zegras comes back, we should be firing all cylinders. 6-3 loss against Philly. We got to take 2 against Ottawa here. They're a bad team. Oh, come on. All right, we're up here against the Maple Leafs. They are top of the division. They're only 3 points ahead of us, though. We did drop to a wild card spot, and 40 points goes all the way to 7th place. Once again, probably the best. I mean, we don't have the top of the top teams, but as far as point spread goes, we probably have the most points out of any division here. All right, game against Toronto. I mean, we can't leapfrog them, so no reason to check it out. The Lightning is the one we're going to want to check on when we get there. So let's see. Toronto, it would be a good game to win, to gain on them for sure. And we take a regulation win. That's really nice. How about Washington? Another regulation win. All right, now, can the Lightning catch us in this game? No, they can't. They're still 5 points back. All right, next divisional opponent is not this month, so we're just going to go ahead and look at February. It'll be the Florida Panthers. All right. They are dead last in our division, though. That's interesting. All right, game against Tampa. We do take a win, and we take another win against the Winnipeg Jets. This seems like a streaky team. Carolina Hurricanes. We're doing better than them. Let's go ahead and take the game. Oh, come on. St. Louis? Come on, streaky team. We do beat the Blackhawks. That's good. They're a bottom feeder team. Now we got Calgary here. They're a great team. Yeah, they're top right now. We did take a point off them. That's big. All right, we're still sitting in a playoff spot. That's massive. What about Arizona here? 4-1 win. There we go. All right. Passage. He's been injured a lot this year. All right, Colorado. See here? That's an overtime win. I'm cool with giving them a point. I just want the 2. That's AHL. We can go ahead and best lines the AHL. Let's see. Seattle here. What do we got? 9-2 win. All right. So we're stringing together a lot of points here. Lackanen is back. Okay. I don't think he was actually injured. So I don't think we'll actually have to sit and check. Let's see. Nope. He's still there. Okay. We're good. It was a same game injury, probably. Anaheim and Washington in a back-to-back. Oh, really? A back-to-back? We got to fly from West Coast to East Coast right after playing a game? All right. Cross Hannes is injured. Just best lines that AHL team. What about Washington? We got to take that? Yes, we do. How about Minnesota? 500 team. We win in the shootout. I'm cool with giving them a point. That's completely fine. All right. Passage is back. And we are at the All-Star break now. So we're going to go ahead and check points again. It looks like we're sitting at the top of our division now. We went on a bit of a streak there of getting some good points. So let's see here. We're tied with the Sabres for first place in the division. Now, they do have more regulation wins, so that'll probably be why. But sitting up at 66 points, we're 8 points ahead of the Canadiens for that last playoff spot, and we're leaps and bounds ahead of the Capitals. We're 12 points ahead of them, so I'm not really worried about them. Let's go ahead. Now, we're finishing up the All-Star break here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Connor Bedard is up at 50 points with 18 goals. Not too bad. He's not the sniper I want him to be, which is unfortunate. But he's definitely a good piece. So 50 for Savon as well. Okay. That's nice. And Line A is up at 29 goals with 47 points. And Hoglander is also a 20-goal scorer already. All right. So Bedard should pass 20. Savon should pass 20. We're going to get Zegras back here in a second, which should really boost that top line up. Gavin's having a 40-point season. That's really nice on that second line. So we're looking good there. He's a playmaker. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a good player for us. 28 points for Zegras in 29 games. So yeah, getting him back is going to be big. Sider's up at 29 points. He's a plus as well. Let's see here. Any minuses on the team? Any decent? I mean, Clegg we can't count. So Sharon Govich is the only minus on our squad. Well, Gavin and Zadina are -1s, but like, that's not too bad. I'm cool with that. So, all right, we're looking pretty good. Let's take a look and see how the goalies are doing. We got a 930 from Bechek and a 908 from Kochetkov. Yeah, I think Bechek is definitely going to be the starter. Yeah, I think Bechek is definitely going to be the starter next year. He's simulating really well. I mean, imagine at a 7, 1, and 2, you're talking, what if he has the 46 instead of 11? You're talking that's 28 wins for him instead of 22. So, team could be in a better spot. Now, you never know what teams he actually played against, but I mean, he's only lost 1 in regulation out of 11 games. So, that's more than we could ever ask for from a backup. So, I'm very happy with that. The last thing I will check, we'll go ahead and add to the AHL. We'll see. Bakos is over point per game. That's really nice. They're 28, 15, and 3, so it looks like a playoff berth for them again. Let's go ahead and check and see how Diagonal is doing down here. Bakos is up to an 80, so he's NHL ready. Let's see here. And it still says depth forward, so we're good there. He's a 3rd rounder from last year, and he's this good already. And look at his playmaking skills. His puck skills are unreal. And his offensive awareness of 90, that's a playmaker for the power play of the future. All right, so now we just want to look at goalies. Diagonal is doing really well. He hasn't played all games. Mulhy has stepped in. Save percentage and everything isn't great. Spoonar just hasn't gotten goal support, but Diagonal is what we're looking at. So he does have an 81 overall. So next year, I think we're ditching Kachetkov. We're going to trade him at the draft. We're going to use Diagonal and Bichek. We're going to go ahead and do that. Clear up some more cap space as well. So, all right, we just got to wait for Zegras to come back. Let's go ahead and check out that injury report really quick. Let's see where he's sitting at. All right, go over here to injury report. Let me get another drink of water really quick. All right, returning February 18th of 2029. Okay. So we should be pretty close to that. We should be like right there. Let's see, we are at February 11th. Okay, so he's got a week. He's got a week, and then we got our big top line back, so I'm cool with that. Let's go ahead, and it looks like he might return for this Anaheim game, so let's just get up to it. We got Florida. It's a team we definitely should beat. And we take a shootout win. I'm fine with giving them 1 point. They're all the way at the bottom. I'm not worried about that. Bremberg has been injured with elbow surgery May 1st. He's not coming back until the playoffs. Okay. Hopefully we can stay up here. Otavainen has to come in, or Clegg has to come in. That sucks. All right, let's go ahead and toss Seider back on that top line. Go ahead and toss Otavainen up here, and then we can go ahead and toss Clegg in down here. -5, that's definitely not true. Let's go ahead and switch it to -3. Is there anything I can do here to stop that? -2, they do get a +2 like that. It's just going to be a -2. I mean, there's nothing I can do here. I can't put Seider on the bottom. That's not worth it. Putting Gerard on the bottom isn't worth it either. All right, what happens if Lakanen is up here with Seider? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's put Seider back on his natural side. Same with Lakanen. All right, that's how we're going to run it. All right, hopefully we can hold strong. Oh, man, and Zegras is back. Okay. That's okay. We lost one, we gained one. All right, Savan back down to that second line. Hoglander back down to that second line. Line back over on the left. Bedard back over on the right. Zadina, we go ahead and toss here. Rasmussen, we go ahead and toss here. Let's go ahead and swap them now. Just like that. There we go. And then Heslop, you're coming off. Sorry, buddy, you did great. Actually, let's see how he did. I'm actually curious. He had 4 points. He was a +1. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. But Zegras, you're coming back in. All right, there we go. Now we got our studs back. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. We got Chicago here. No, we don't. All right, we did take 2 more wins here. We're up at the top of our division. Let's see, 72 points. We're second in the NHL. All right, looks good. Any other games we got to keep an eye on before this Tampa game, it looks like? No, doesn't look like it. We're getting up to the trade deadline here. All right. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Anaheim, what you got for us, guys? Jordan Harris, that's AHL. We can go ahead and best lines that. Cross Hannes, best lines. All right. And how much you got for us? 33 win team. They're doing decent. We take a regulation win. That's nice. All I want is 2 points here. Just 2 points out of games. So let's go ahead and best lines that. That's fine. We got what? 6 games. So let's go ahead and take, let's take 10 points. Or 8 points. 8 points. Let's do 8 points. All I want is 8. We got San Jose here. They're a bottom feeder team. And we take a point. That's okay. We take a point. We're at 1 there. We want 8. We want 8 points here. We're at 3. The Isles, we're at 5. We only need 3 points in 3 games here, guys. We're at 7. We need 1 point in these 2 games. We just need to make it to overtime in one of these 2 games. Chicago's a bottom feeder team. Let's keep the winning streak going. There we go, guys. All right, Florida, bottom feeder team. Oh my, all right, we are on a roll now. All right, we are definitely buyers. Let's go ahead and head straight into it. Enter trade deadline. Now, I don't think we have anything to buy with. I really don't think so. I mean, a Josh Morrissey would be great, They want a first round draft pick in return. He's got 3 years left at 6.7. We can't afford that. We got people to sign. Let's see. McCann, 4 years left, 4 years left. 1 year left on Kirill Marchenko. They want a first round pick. I wouldn't be against that. I would not be against that at all. Kirill Marchenko. And you know what? Tampa and Boston are wanting him. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. What do you guys want back? You guys want... You don't want any players. You want draft picks. First rounder. Troy would have more than 45 skaters. Do you guys want any skaters? You probably just want young skaters, right? You want Vigilante? You know, I have a young defensive core. Vigilante. Vigilante and a first for Kirill Marchenko. We're not going to be... That's going to be a low first round pick. 25 or later. Let's try it. Trade rejected. Value is just a bit low. I don't want Boston or Tampa getting this guy. That's going to hurt us. Let's go ahead and toss in this Patolny guy. I'm never going to sign him. There you go. Take it. All right, we got Marchenko. That really beefs us up, and now we don't have to worry about... Yeah, and Buffalo just got interested. I'm glad we took him. Anyone else we can snag from them? We don't want Kirby Doc. Hampus Lindholm. I mean, we have a very deep defensive core when we're healthy. I don't really have room for him. No, I think that's the only move we make. We got another scorer for the squad. He's only got 1 year left, so he's a rental right now. He's a complete rental. We don't have to sign him. And we gave up a pick that wasn't going to be anything. All right, nope, we're good. We're getting out. I don't want to overanalyze it. Our team is first in our division. There's no reason why we will finish the season off poorly. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, getting out the trade deadline here. Takes a little bit. Got to simulate all those trades. All right, Shabbat went to Montreal, Ottawa, so they did an in-division trade. Okay. And that was it. All right, not many moves got made. So we're sitting 8 points ahead of the Lightning. So realistically, they can't catch us here, but we would like to win this game. We got 2 against Buffalo, who's 12 points behind us. They went on a tear early in the season, but have slowed down since. Now, let's go ahead and Savan is our point leader. Okay. Let's edit lines, though. We want to look at that Marchenko. I mean, I think he's playing third line time. I don't think we have room for him on the first or second line. But that's okay. Where is he? Is he scratched? Let's see. Oh, he's injured. Oh, I didn't notice that. Is he injured for the whole year? March 25th. He's not injured for the whole year. He's coming back at the end of this month. Okay. We're good. 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 Okay. Temporary. Very temporary. March 25th. He's back at the end of this month. Yep. We got 2 weeks without him. We're good. We didn't trade a roster player anyways, so he's strengthening up our playoff run. All right. So, honestly, I mean, I don't think there's much we can change. As far as lines go, I think we're doing great. We're 38, 17, and 9. We are tied for first in the NHL with the Flames. So, yeah, let's just keep it rolling. Let's get up to this Philly game here. We'll analyze it. If stuff really starts going wrong, like if we get on like a 4 or 5 game losing streak, I'm fine. They only gained 1 point on us. How about Buffalo? That's a win. How about Ottawa? Where are they? Soderblom's injured. That's okay. We can go ahead and best lines for now since pretty much everybody else is healthy. Ottawa, 3-2 loss. Carolina, 6-4 win. Okay. That was the AHL, so we don't have to worry about that. 7-2 loss against Buffalo. Ooh. Soderblom's fully healed. Best lines. All right. Pitt. This is a sub 500 team. We got to take these games now. This is the time where we got to take them. We take a point. We want to take the whole... Okay, there we go. We're good. Kirill Marchenko is available. All right, let's edit this manually. Let's see. So what we're going to go ahead and do is these are the lines that we want right here. But let's go ahead and we're going to do head coach preferred. We're going to look at where, okay, so they toss Marchenko here. They don't touch our lines at all. I'm good with that. Marchenko with Strome and Zadina. Yeah. All right. I mean, we got to be the deepest team in the NHL. We have to be with an 87, an 85, and an 84 on our third line. There's no way we're not. All right. What is defense looking like? Go ahead and swap these guys. Go ahead and get Lackanen up on that top line. And let's see if we can get Kolosov up here. Makes it a -2. I mean, I want these top two lines performing as good as they can, because I don't want goals being scored on the second line and the third line defensive pairs. I'd rather them just being scored on this pair. So I think we're good here. Kolosov is growing. He's got 16 points. What does Seider got? He's got 38. He's doing good. What about Lackanen? Got 22 and Gerard at 30. Okay. I think we're all good. Let's go ahead and just check out the goalies again. Kochetkov, he's up to a 913. He's got 30 wins on the season. That's big. And Bicek is playing unreal down here. He's 11-2-3. All right. I mean, we brought him up too early here. He's like a 77 overall. But you look at this. One more year, and this is what it did for him. So he's having himself one hell of a year. So we're good there. We're winning games. We're taking care of business. Now let's just see. Zegras up at 44 points in 44 games. He did miss a heavy chunk of the season. Patrick Laine is up to 33 goals. He's at 60 points. That's nice. What about Bedard? Bedard's up at 66. All right, so we're good there. Savan is playing really well, so we might want to get him first line time soon. Take a win off Montreal. We take a win. Okay, yeah, we're rolling here. This is the team. 42, 19, 11. This is the team right here. Got a game against Ottawa. Where are they? It looked like they were in a wild card spot. We take a win. Yep, this is the team. How long before we clinch a spot? It can't be too long. We're sitting at 98 points. All right, we're up to this Philly game. Let's see. Columbus, we're at 3 losses in a row, but we've clinched a playoff spot. All right. So the Red Wings in year number 6 are back in the playoffs. Okay. So let's go ahead and get up here. We got Philly here. Crack a 100-point season on Philly? Nope. All right. We want the best seed possible for the playoffs. Guys, this is not the time to do this. Islanders. Come on. Okay, we take 2. Florida. Let's take 2. Come on. All right, we're 1 point behind the Lightning. We take a win off of them. We're 1 point behind the Lightning. Let's see. Hang out. Can we stop it before the Buffalo game? Hopefully. Oh, when we take a win, we're tied with the Lightning, but they clinched the conference. Dang. All right. Whoa. The Avalanche exploded up to 119 points. Wow. Okay. We got some beat for teams, but it's nothing like it was in that other year, in the last season. We had a crazy last season, but there we go. We take second in the Atlantic with 104 points, 46, 24, and 12. So we're looking at a playoff berth here. Now, do we want to do the playoffs in this video? Let's go ahead and do a season wrap-up. Laine was our 40-goal scorer. That makes more sense than Zegras. All right. So season wrap-up here on points. Laine finished a +32. Bedard a +28 with a 77-point season, 30 goals. All right, he bumped up. Hoglander had a 30-goal season, so we have 3 30-goal scores. Marchenko, what did he do just for us? Let's see. So just for us, in the end of the year, 11 games, 7 points with 5 goals. I like it. All right, 7 points in 11 games on that third line. That's really nice. All right, go ahead and sort by points here. Savan had a 76-point season on that second line. That's really nice. Honestly, after that, he might get even he might jump above 90. That would be really, really nice if he could. Hoglander had a 67 point with 35 goals on that second line. That's a big year for him. Gavin had a good year with 61 points on that second line. Zegras finished over a point per game, but had to miss 27 games due to injury, which sucks, but Marchenko also missed about the same amount. Seider had a good year, 43 points back there. And then you're looking at our bottom 6 and everybody else down here. Okay, so what did we have for rookie skaters? What are we looking at here? No rookie skaters. Rookie goalies, Bicek. How did he do? 902, 3.07, 11, 3, and 3. Good backup rookie year for the goalie. I like to see that. All right, now let's go ahead and do the team stats. Let's check and see how the power play and penalty kill ended up. So let's see, goals for per game. We were best in our division. Now goals against, we were giving up a little bit too many goals. We were fourth best. We were giving up a little bit too many goals. What about our power play percentage? We were best in our division. And PK, we were third best. So everything looks good going into the playoffs. We look good here. There is no reason why we couldn't go deep. All right, let's see who we're facing in round number 1. Stanley Cup playoffs. Red Wings are back in. All right, so we guaranteed ourselves a pretty low pick. So we're good here. So that first round pick of trading away was not a bad choice. Let's see, let's keep advancing. Let's see here, AHL season's about to end. All right, and we faced the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round of the playoffs. Let's see, what did the AHL team finish at? They finished at 44, 22, and 6. They were... Ooh, that division was good. There's a lot of teams in the Pacific Division. Holy. There's 10 teams in the Pacific, 7, 7, and 8. What? Okay. So the Central Division for the AHL, we finished best. Finished 3rd, 4th in the entire AHL. So not too bad. But the Red Wings are in the playoffs, so we're following them. Now, do we do the playoffs in this video? You know what? We'll do round number 1. If we get past round number 1, we're going to go ahead and leave round number 2 and the rest of the playoffs for the next video. If we don't, then we know we can just get rid of the rest of the off season, and that's where we'll call it. So we're doing round number 1, and that's it. That's where we're ending the video. So game number 1 here against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see. And the AHL squad is directly on our schedule as well. So once we're at game number 4, we'll go look at how they're doing. Period number 1. Toronto, Mitchell Marner goes up 1-0. All right. Period number 2. Connor Bedard ties up our game with 11:53 left, and then Braden Tracy. All right, they got Logan Thompson in net. Let's see how this third period goes. Shots are pretty even here. All right. Staying even. Toronto is on a power play. They don't convert, and Kyle Clegg goes ahead and makes it a 2-goal deficit for Toronto. 2-goal lead for Detroit. Minute left, 13. That's it right there. Detroit takes game number 1. All right. 6 chances to win 3 games. We just got to go 50-50 for the rest of the series, and we win. All right, that's it. You just got to win-loss. You can't take 2 losses in a row, or you make it harder on yourself. Let's get up to game number 2 here. All right, game number 2. We are on home ice here. We do have home ice advantage. So let's go ahead and hop up against Toronto. All right. Game number 2, period number 1. Here we go. 3 goals in the first period. 2 for Laine, 1 for Seider. All right, Laine's on hat-trick watch. Period number 2. Laakkonen gets 2, so Laakkonen's on hat-trick watch. We've scored 5 on 20 shots. They do get 2 in the second, so they stay at the same deficit. So we're up here. Lindstrom and Marner do get a tally for them. Gustav Lindstrom from a prior Red Wing and Mantha, a prior Red Wing, are the only ones getting tallies for them there. And then Marner gets that extra. Let's check out period number 3 here. All right, we are getting outshot, but we're converting more. Penalty kill. Oh, they bring it back to within 1 early in the third period. All right, Kochetkov. Gotta tighten up here. 8.5 left. They have another power play. All right, our penalty kill does its job. 4 minutes left, 3.5. All right, and Bedard puts them back to a 2-goal deficit. And it looks like we take both games on home ice. That's massive. All right. So we got 5 chances at 2 games. We don't even have to win majority anymore. All right, here we go. Let's get up to game number 3. We are now across the border in Canada. Here we go. Game against... Oh, I don't want to play. Gotta back out. My bad. Wrong click. Wrong click. There we go. All right. So, let's go here. Game 3. We're in Canada. Playing on Maple Leaf home ice here. Let's see how this goes. We are up 2-0 in the series. We only got to win 2 in the next 5. All right. Game or period number 1. Toronto does go ahead. Nylander. Seems like that top line is pretty much the only one that can get across us. That's really nice. Period number 2. Ooh, and Devon Taves, Max Domi, and Mantha really extend that. Let's see. Oh, and Hollander. Oh, Zegras pulls us back. All right, but 4-goal deficit. That's going to be really hard with this simulation. Got to get one now. Third period's halfway gone. All right. I mean, 6 minutes left. Yeah, I think that's too little too late. All right, so we do drop one. Home team has won every game so far. Let's go ahead and change that. Let's go ahead and change that, change the rhythm up a bit. Let's go ahead and win one on their home ice. Game number 4 here. We want to take the wind out of their sails. They're starting to feel momentum here with that win. A big one too, 5-1. All right, game number 4 here. Let's go ahead and give us 3 chances to win one game. Let's go ahead and do that. Got to take this game here, make ourselves a little more comfortable. Period number 1. Take a 1-0 lead. Samuel Girard, that offensive defenseman I picked up. Period number 2. Oh, but they scored 2. A Red Wings draft pick and then Max Domi. All right, let's see. Third period here. We are out shooting them. We got possession of the puck. We took a lot of shots there. None go through. Come on. Let's just get one to pass through. Bedard. Zegras. Zegras, you've been quiet. Line. 5 minutes left. Oh, man. Oh, and they get the empty netter to seal the deal. All right, well, every home ice team has won so far. So if that trend continues, we win the series in 7, just like our other playoff appearance. All right, Johansson's injured. That's okay. All right, so we're game 4 here. Let's see. How did they do in their first 4? Win, 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 win. They swept and only gave up 2 goals in 4 games. All right, Iowa Wild are gone. They're eliminated. Let's go ahead and hop up here to Toronto. Game number 5. We're on home ice. We got to take it. We got to take it. At least give ourselves 2 chances to win 1 game. All right. Period number 1. We score 3. All right. Line Bedard and Sharangovich. Granlund does get a goal for them. But that top line actually produces this game. The last time they did was in that 6-goal game. Let's see. Period number 2. All right. It stays even. Honka, but Rasmussen makes it back to a 2-goal deficit. All right, let's hold this 2-goal lead. Worst lead in hockey. Let's try to hold it here. All right, 15 minutes left. All right, 10 minutes left. All right, let's see here. 5. Looks like home ice teams are taking games. That's big. All right, give ourselves 2 chances to win 1 game. We just have to be even here. Let's get her done. Let's not send it to a game 7. Don't even worry about it. Let's win 1 on their home ice. Completely deflate the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Simulate up to this day. Bremberg is back. All right. Here we go. That's the sign. That's the sign that we take this in game number 6. All right. Lackinen had a same game injury. Hopefully he didn't get injured there, and when we advance day, he's out. It's got to be Otavainen that comes out, or Clegg. I don't remember who it was. Otavainen. We'll go ahead and take Otavainen. We'll just test it. Oh, not Kolosov. Bremberg. There we go. Yes. All right, and then Bremberg. Okay, so it is Otavainen that needs to be in instead of Clegg. So let's go ahead and do Bremberg there. Let's go ahead and put Kolosov back over there, and let's do Otavainen instead of Clegg. There we go. All right, down to a -1. We got our guys back. All right, do we want Bremberg up here? Nope, we don't. All right, we're good there. I like that. I like that. That's the way it works. All right. All right, Lackinen is fully healed. Okay, we're good. Okay. Game number 6. Back in Canada. Let's see how this goes here. We want to take this one for sure. For sure. We don't want to send this to a game 7. Marner is too scary in game 7. All right. Period number 1. Toronto goes up 2-0. Oh, and Marner gets 2 power play goals from the same spot. Someone cover him. Learn your lesson. Otavainen does pulls back within 1 late in the period. That's a big goal. We're out shooting them. Gotta stop taking penalties. Who took those penalties? Zegras took a double minor a minute and a half in. Oh, man. All right. Get back the goals here. Period number 2. There we go. Oh, no. I saw her go up to 2. Bork and then Mantha. So that's 1603. Who took that penalty? Oh, my. Wow. So they were on a 5-on-3 when they scored that. Oh. And you take 200 feet from your own net. Come on, Lackinen. Alright, gotta have a big third here. We don't want it to go to game 7. Come on, power play. Oh, come on. Power play. Okay, we killed off that one. That one's good. Alright, we're out shooting them so much. Oh, and they get another power play goal from Marner. I think it's... Oh, well, Laine gets a goal. It would have to be quick here. No, just can't do it. And Nylander scores another goal. Oh, so many penalties that game. That's what killed us, was the amount of penalties we took. We're heading into game 7. All right. The end of the video here. Regardless of if we win or lose. All right. Get up to game number 7 here. All right. Let's check this out here. Game number 7, period number 1. Here we go. We go up 2-0. Marchenko, Kirill finally showed up in the playoffs, what I wanted him for. Zadina also scores a goal. 2 of our snipers. All right. Period number 2. We keep our 2-goal lead going into the third here. Sharon Govich. Hollander brings it back to within 2 for them, but we stay at a 2-goal lead. Let's see here. And there we go. Gavin gets a power play goal. All right. Penalty kill. Oh, they get a goal as it expires. 2-goal lead still. Power play. Nothing going. All right. Let's see. Got to hold on to it for 5 minutes. Got to hold on to it for 5. For 2. For 1. Marchenko seals the deal with an empty netter. All right. The Red Wings advance to the second round. All right. Let's check and see what people did in that first round. We'll go ahead and look at stats. And then we'll go ahead and call it there. We'll go ahead and get into the rest of the playoffs in the next video. So, what are we looking at here? Bedard has 9 points in 7 games, so he is doing his job here. All right, let's see. Player stats. All right, so we got Sider's also point per game. That's nice. So who are our minuses? Let's see here, because we got some decent pluses. We got a -5 with Savan. Rutro. All right. -2 with Gavin, -2 with Hoglander. Not too bad, though. Okay. All right. So, yeah, looking pretty good after that first round. We will go ahead and hop into the second round at the beginning of the next video, and I will catch you guys then. Peace.